Hi guys, and welcome back to MK Sportscars. Today I'm going to talk you through a car that we have in for sale. It's the MK RX-5 Turbo. I'm going to talk you through some of the features on the car, try and give you a flavour of what it is before you come down and sit in the passenger seat or driver's seat and go for a ride and buy it, because it's awesome. What it is, it's the RX-5 chassis, so it's a Mazda based car running Mazda MX-5 Mark II or Mark 2.5 running gear. Great little car, running our space frame chassis, all our GRP bodywork. This is not painted, this is gel coat, so it's a nice finish, very durable finish. Comes with carbon fibre front wings, and these are real prepared carbon fibre on these particular ones, with our inboard push rod suspension. Under here it's very hard to see, but it's got the intercooler, big radiator, and our Protec aluminium dampers sitting under there. And what stops this thing on the front axle here is the Wilwood 4-pot calipers with the cross-drilled and grooved discs under there, and they are vented as you would get on your Mazda MX-5 with the front uprights from the Mazda MX-5 as well. It's got the nice little LED light pack on here, and I'll show you those in illumination. Side lights. Side lights has a nice DRL angel eyes type of light on there, and then you've got the nice, very nice, I think the 4000 lumen lights on them, very bright. And we'll put the indicators on as well to show you. So you will get vision and be able to see yourself indicating on the road quite nicely. And we'll kill that, turn that off, and just show the indicators. It's got LEDs all the way around, front and rear. So we've got the side markers as per IVA and MOT spec. And then on the rear of the vehicle, you've also got the LED fog light, reverse light, and the LED lights on there, which I'll show you just in the illumination. So you can see it's all working nicely, and fog light and reverse, all in illumination mode, so you can see everything's working. It's just literally had its MOT today, so it's fresh and ready for you to go for the next 12 months. So for this season, it's its first MOT because it's 3 years. This car was registered in October 2021. One owner, one builder from new. So it's had very little use mileage wise, and it's just done over 2,800 miles. I'll show you that. I'll turn it all off. It's a nice little digi-dash. This gives you all your readings in maximums, all your oil pressure and oil temperatures and waters, but also 2,832 miles. Gives you a fuel gauge. You've got shift lights, all your indicating and all your warning lights on here, which is nice. High beam. You've got all your fog light will come up and illuminate here as well. So, and then you can change this screen once it's started to RPM, gear position, or speedo. So really nice, compact little bit kit, and it will actually give you all your warning signals for fuel level, oil temperature, oil pressure, water temperature, all of those gauges for illumination as well. Comes with the little USB charging points here as well, which is quite nice. All inside is pretty much standard Mazda steering column with the binnacle and all the stalks for the indicator lights. Down in the footwell, very hard to see, but it's got the OBP billet bias adjustable pedal box under there, which is very, very smart, very nice to use. And you can put a bias adjustable if you wanted to do more track focus stuff in the dashboard. You can run a cable round for that. Sitting comfortably with 3-inch harnesses, the MK Sportscars ones, and in these really nice carbon fibre seats. Very comfortable, low-sided, pretty much easy for, you know, the taller and larger person, because it's on adjusters. You've got seat runners to slide this vehicle backwards and forwards as well. So all inside, strapped up in here for a bit of safety with a 38mm roll cage, and you've got the side mirrors and a long acre centre mirror, which is nice. Moving around the back, carbon fibre, more carbon fibre, prepaid carbon fibre rear wings, carbon fibre silencer. And she's shod on Proxy TR1s on Pro Race 1.2 tyres. It's more than enough tyre for a road car. If you want to go and track work, you might run to something a bit more sticky, but road work's good. And it's got brand new, reconditioned as new, rear Mazda calipers on a solid disc, which is more than enough braking. This car will stop on a dime. Nice carbon fibre boot cover as well. Some more details into the car. It drives amazing, this car, but we will show you that in a second, because under the bonnet is where you really want to be interested. Of course you do, guys, because you want to know the numbers on this car. They're very light. They're sub 600 kilos, these cars. And this is a 1.8 VVT engine from the Mazda MX-5. It's the 2.5 generation. Really nice. It's got a Ashi TD04 19T hybrid turbo on there, which is very nice, with the turbo manifold, 640cc injectors, which are tucked down in here. It's got the Motorsport Electronics 221 management running on the COP system, coil on plug system here. Catch tank all done, intercooler, radiator, cold air induct feed, all tucked down in there. 270 plus horsepower. That's a lot in this little car. Bags of torque, I think it was like 230 or 240, I can't remember, 230 or 240 foot-pound of torque as well. Well, it's a stonking Kawasaki green. Car looks amazing, sounds great, sounds engine's really sweet, really good, nothing wrong with that engine. But I suppose there's only one thing to know, isn't it, really? Right, I'm going to hand you over to Andy and Lewis now to give you a little test drive and a little flavour of the MK RX-5 Turbo, 270 horsepower. Enjoy.
Tell you what, if you're looking for a car to stand out in though, the green will definitely do that.
I mean, it is like absolutely completely dipped in carbon fibre as well.
Yeah, it is a stunning looking car. It does look really good. You've got the LED headlights up front, the halos as well.
The halos are good.
Personally, I love the halos in comparison to the standard lights. I think it transforms the car. The front end of the car looks so much more modern in my personal opinion. I know if I was speccing the car, they'd definitely be on there.
Unfortunately, they're just not IVA compliant. They're too bright. Anyway, away from secret silent stuff.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
Oh, that boost comes in hard. Really hard.
Yeah, that is
Oh, that boost comes in strong. Ready? Yeah. We found the power.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, I was not quite expecting that.
Jesus Christ!
That is very aggressive.
Oh.
Alright, now I understand the dyno figure is not lying.
Dead! That is absolutely mental.
That is ridiculous. It just keeps going. I can't believe that. I genuinely can't. I'm actually in disbelief at how fast this car actually is when you rev it out.
That's crackers. That's absolutely
That's got to be that
crazy.
VVT engine, surely.
Do you know
It's got
what?
to be
For how
something
quick
to
that
do with it,
goes on.
yeah. I mean, I might be completely wrong. Someone out there might correct me on this, but I'm going to have a guess. The difference between the Mark II boosted demo car, which we have, which runs 340 brake horsepower, the mapping is completely different.
Now, on wastegate alone, it's the same power as this 270.
Yeah.
This feels a lot more aggressive.
It does, yeah.
A lot more aggressive. So I wonder.
That may be because obviously we're running wastegate on the other turbo, so we've not got a massive surge of boost just kicking straight in. Obviously, when you put it on high boost, there is that surge because the pressure's not just going straight out the wastegate.
My feet came off the floor. I don't feel so bad about my hairline anymore. This is too much fun.
These seats are really quite comfy.
So they're, as we said, the carbon fibre ones are slightly narrower, but I'll be honest, I'm quite enjoying them.
Secure is what I feel in here. Like, I'm comfy enough for me to sit in it for a long drive, but I feel secure enough when it's sort of at speed cornering. Obviously we haven't really been hooning it around corners, but at decent speed it feels really secure.
So on my size, like emaciated size, I'm really snug.
You had a couple of cookies this morning.
I've had a couple of cookies. I'm trying to get on a diet again as well. It's your fault. Oh, I was going to try and clears some space. Oh, Deirdre's going to be slowing us down. Oh, the last thing she wants is us up her
where are we going to be?
her bumper.
Right.
Yep. Coming for you, Deirdre. That's the other thing with this, it feels a lot more civilised, that the turbo's not shouting, the exhaust isn't shouting at you. It's a bloody fast car, but one that your neighbours aren't going to hate you for.
Yeah.
You're not going to go deaf.
No.
Your other half isn't going to go crazy all the time.
No, she'll enjoy it.
Well,
And you'll definitely enjoy it.
oh God.
I mean, we have got 3 crazy cars in their own right up for sale at the minute. Obviously, the 5VY R1 engine is crazy in its own right because it's a bike engine. It's a very screamy engine, as Andy just said. Obviously, being a bike engine, really sort of put it through the revs. You got this with the VVT turbo, which is mental. And then you've got our demonstrator car.
Yeah, you keep talking.
Our demonstrator car with 340 brake horsepower, which is obviously, as you can imagine, very mental. But yeah, this thing is just stupid. Oh my God.
So it's got the 15-inch wheels, which gives you a little bit less sort of grip in the really heavy cornering.
Yeah.
But you've got the bigger brakes.
Yeah, this is true.
Actually, we're not gonna
Got
go
a
that
bit
way.
more stopping power.
For this turbo, you're going to need it. Oh, steady on the boost round the roundabout. Oh God, that's got so much torque. That is absolutely brilliant, that.
What a day to spend a nice warm day for a change. I mean, the sun's come out, which is nice. Someone's smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to replace the cabin filter on this. It's, must be a bit clogged.
Low down, this is a lovely car.
Yeah, this is amazing. It's not too bonkers loud, like in your ear, really annoying you when you're driving slowly.
So this is what I talked to everyone about the duality of the turbo car. Low down in the RPM before the boost kicks in, it chilled out. It's like when we were in third gear, poodling at 30 miles an hour. Oh, let's go into fourth. Look how
I can't
lovely
even
that
hear
is.
the exhaust.
So it'll be good on fuel. You know, you're never going to have to change gear. So in fourth gear, let's get up to 40. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's like an 8th throttle.
Yeah, you've got enough torque to just pull you along.
This is lovely. I'm super comfy in these
Yeah, I was
seats as
gonna
well,
say,
actually.
I will say, I do like this carbon dash as well.
It is nice. It's a shame we don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But
Does look cool. I've got a little gauge in my passenger footwell down here, which is telling me my air-fuel ratio as we drive. With the Mazda cars, it makes a change to have a digi-dash in here as well, obviously, instead of the standard sort of Mazda cluster. I mean, this, just looking at it, hearing it drive past, you're going to have the question of, what's in there?
that's very true.
Obviously, given that the Mazda dials don't instantly give it away on the inside, so you can feel your heart's content of telling people what engine you've got in this and what power it's running, because everyone likes a pub figure.
That's an Enzo engine.
Yeah.
2 turbos.
This has got to be like one of the best cars that I've seen in showing off the duality of how ridiculous they can be and also how easily they just cruise at slow speeds.
That's what I love about this, though. There is 2 cars in one. You've got that car you can go out for
a proper hooning.
Well, okay, right, let's have a look at this. What are we now? 3rd gear, just poodling in traffic, 25 miles an hour. If your other half was in the car, they aren't going to be having a go at you when you get home.
Absolutely.
Without the boost kicking in, it's a genuinely lovely car to drive. It's close to 4th, 30 miles an hour.
They're not going to tell you off for buying it, putting it that way. You go home, you take her out in it, you talk about how lovely the car looks.
Right.
It's got a sensible engine.
You tell her this is quick as this goes, right? She doesn't have to know any different. She doesn't need to see this video.
No, she doesn't. And if you're watching it on the home TV right now, you've made
your
that
fault.
mistake.
That's your fault. And then what's cool is when she jumps out, and either you're on your own, or you've got one of the lads in the car, or even one of your children, you've got a roll cage, you can be happy with that. You can say, oh yeah, this has got a turbo. Oh my god!
Oh, what a piece of kit.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
I've genuinely enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean, our hairlines are looking a bit sorry for themselves, but looked in the rearview mirror, I can only see hairline.
I don't know if I've got much of it left.
Well, that marks just about it for this test drive video. I hope you enjoy the technical walk around with Sean to talk a bit more in the specifics of what this car has to offer. But yeah, this thing is just
see us
silly.
driving it like children.
Which is what they're for, really, at the end of
It's
the
a
day.
toy, we sell it as a toy, it's meant to be enjoyed as a toy, so, you know, that's the bit we do well.
Alright, thanks for watching this video. We'll catch you next week.
That's awesome.